Hey students, this is Miss Rolfe, and I am here to talk to you today about a method of brainstorming and creating a rough draft for persuasive essays called the 11-minute essay. And I'm going to show you the approach that I take to, me personally, I've done this, to attacking a persuasive essay. I probably should have taught you the 11-minute essay since the beginning of the year, but we've been kind of revising and working on essays in a slower manner. Now that we're back up to the what is called a cold prompt, where you get a prompt and you have to respond to it right away, I'm going to teach you these skills so you're not paralyzed by fear and don't know what to write. When you take the STAR test, you're going to get a prompt and you have to write it right then and there. And you won't have any resources aside from a dictionary. So today I'd like you to not use anything that you won't have on the actual STAR test. Also, there is a writing section on the SAT, and they also give you a cold kind of prompt that you have to write using just what's in here to figure it out. Ooh, scary. How do we exist in a world without Google? Well, I'm going to show you how. So I have a prompt that I just chose out of a folder, and I literally just chose it right now through the pile of prompts that I have in my Google Drive. And this is one that I picked out. Write an essay stating your opinion on whether it's better to dream big or be realistic. Excuse me. So for the first part of this, we're going to brainstorm. And I usually, on when we took the test on paper, I think we're taking it on computer this year, but normally we used to take it on paper. So I would like draw this T-chart on my paper. If you are a more tactile person and you prefer paper, you can go ahead and do this on a piece of notebook paper, and you can even write your rough draft on a piece of notebook paper. That might be a great way to do it, because then you type it into the computer. And I think that's fine. But if you want to type on the computer, that is also fine. Okay, so I'm going to suggest you go to Tools and go down to Preferences and turn off the automatic capitalization. This stuff is fine. And then take off correct spelling. Okay? You can turn it back on when we're done, but for the Moy essay, I kind of prefer that you don't have it on. Okay? All right, so I got my prompt. Write an essay stating your opinion on whether it's better to dream big or be realistic. So I got dream big on one side, be realistic on the other, and here we go. I'm going to come up with reasons. Okay, reason why it's better to dream big. I'm going to say high expectations, yield. I don't know how to spell yield. I'll change that when I edit, but for right now, I can't spell. High results. Oh, you'll end up happier. I think if you have big dreams. Okay. Something to strive for. I don't know if that's a different reason. That's what I got. Okay. Reasons why you should be realistic. No disappointment. Maybe. I mean, you can't guarantee that, but maybe. You won't waste time. Maybe. Again. It's another reason it's good to be realistic. I don't know. That's all I got. That's what I got. So I got both sides. Okay. So now the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to come up with examples. Okay. Examples that'll match these things. So the 11-minute essay it has specific things that you're going to brainstorm. So I'm going to cheat and peek. Oh, I need an example from a book, my life. Okay. Or current events. So I'll kind of keep my examples, sorry, to kind of go in line with what the 11-minute essay will be. All right, who are people who had high expectations and got good results from that? I almost wrote down Michael Jordan, but I literally know nothing about him, so I don't know why I would do that. Oh, okay. I think Joshua Wong fits this. End up happier in life. Oh, I think I can use myself for this. I have an example for that. Okay, let me think. What are some books I read where somebody high expectations? Or somebody who had high expectations. I can't think of anything that I've read recently. Oh. End up happier. I'm just gonna write down Jane Austen because there are a million Jane Austen books I could write about. Where I can explain it later. Okay, other side, no disappointment, being realistic. Ooh, I don't know. I can't even think of somebody who gave up on a big dream and, well, I guess I could use myself for this a little bit. I don't know. I don't have many examples. Oh, wait. So maybe I should pick this side. So since I wasn't great at thinking about people who were realistic, which is weird because I'm sure everyone I know, but I don't know that many people that like gave up on dreams. But I'm going to say that this is the side I want to choose because I have more on this side than the other. So that's what I'm going to go with. All right, guys, now it's time for the 11-minute essay. And this is the process of the 11-minute essay. And I'm not going to actually do it because you don't need to sit here and watch me struggle to write for 11 minutes. But for the first minute, you would write your stance on the position and why I chose it. So if we look back at my brainstorm, my stance would be, it's better to dream big because high expectations yield big results, or in the end, you'll end up happier in life. And that's my thesis statement. And then for my examples, okay, we're going to go with being happier as my reason, okay? I think that's a better reason. So for the first 3 minutes, I'm going to write about this topic using an example from my own life. I think for me personally, I didn't give up on my dream of getting a book published, and I'm happier because of it. I feel like I accomplished something, so I could write about that. For 3 minutes only, write about this topic. In literature, well, there are a lot of Jane Austen books like Pride and Prejudice where Eleanor doesn't give up on her, it's not a huge dream, but back then in the 1800s, it was for women, of marrying for love. And she falls in love with a guy and they married, and I forget his name, and they end up happier. Okay, and then for 3 minutes only, current event, Joshua Wong. Well, I thought of Joshua Wong, right? Joshua Wong dreamed of stopping national education from happening, and you organized this big thing. That was kind of a huge dream, right? He went against the Chinese government, and he achieved his goal. He did achieve that first goal, and he was able to stop it and make change for the better. That led to all kinds of amazing things later on. So I'd write about that for 3 minutes. And then for the last minute, you just write about the impact. And I would just say, we would have a world of a lot of unhappy people if nobody tried to have big dreams. Okay, so that's how the 11-minute essay works. To recap, for the first minute, you're going to write about your stance. For the first 3 minutes, you're going to write about a topic using an example from your own life. For the next 3 minutes, you're going to use an example from literature. And then after that, you're going to write an example from history or current events. And then you're going to wrap it up. Now, the 11-minute essay is just a method to create a rough draft and get you thinking of examples. In the rambling mess that I just told you of my rough draft, when I went to write my final essay, I would lose that Jane Austen example because I don't remember the characters' names from that book. And I didn't really have a good grasp of it. So I would really just write about myself and Joshua Wong. And remember, you want to use transitions. So when you hand in your final draft today, I shouldn't see as your transitions. An example from history is, remember, you want to have better transitions than that, okay? And you should not just copy your 11-minute essay down and have that be your final draft. This is a rough draft method to get you started. And if you're doing the 11-minute essay on your own and you're freaking out and it's not helping you, do not do it. But I like to do it because you just get everything down on paper, right? Remember crappy first drafts, and then you go and revise it. And it only takes 11 minutes to get a full rough draft. All right. Good luck. That's what I have to tell you. Bye.